Sir, can you mute all of us?
Sure, sure. Yeah.
Lot of noises, sir.
Okay. So, last class we were seeing about different types of. One second. Okay. We were seeing about aggregate tables and how to handle aggregate tables in RPD. And we were seeing concept called setting number of elements for dimensional hierarchies. Okay. So this class we will see what is aggregate persistence wizard, and how it creates aggregated dimensions and facts. Okay. So by default, when you define a hierarchy or when you define a level for your for your dimensional table, correspondingly, and you select few measures, correspondingly, your dimensions at that level as well as fact at that level should be created. Okay. So for this, what I will do, let me open my repository folder and let me take a offline copy of the repository. BI Foundation server component repository. So as of now, my latest RPD I think in online mode is 63. So let me take a copy of this. Okay, so let me rename it as OBIEE underscore ABC underscore morning.rpd. Okay, so what I will do here, I will try to run aggregate persistence using this RPD, and we will see how to create aggregated fact table and as well as dimension tables both in physical layer, BMM layer automatically. We will not create anything manually. The script that we are going to run is will create automatically all the tables in your RPD. Okay. For this, open your BI administration tool, follow the steps carefully. This is not a recommended approach of creating aggregate tables, but this is one more utility. So just observe this. Okay. So here, just open my RPD in offline mode. Okay. And there is something called tools, utilities, aggregate persistence. Right? Click on execute. See, this will create a script for creating your aggregated tables. Okay. I already have one table called AG underscore fact underscore sales. So I will create one more script with a different name. So specify the file where the output script will be saved. Okay, name. Okay, so name you can give it as create aggregate tables. So this is my script name, file name. Location I'll give it as E drive training folder. Okay. You can just click on next. Supplier sales and you have facts. Here I want for dollars, net weight shipped, units ordered and unit shipped. Next. And you can see that with respect to dimensions, you have certain levels. So with respect to your product dimension, logical with respect to product, I want a type level, and with respect to customer, I want a sales representative level, and with respect to time, I want at month level. Okay, so just click next, and pick up your aggregate table name. So I want aggregate table name as AG fact sales. This is already there. I want to drop this table if I want to reuse this. So I don't want to do that. I want to create one more table. Aggregate table name is AG underscore fact sales. I'll give it as new. Okay. Next. The following is a logical sequence that generates. So this is creating a table called AG fact sales new for supplier sales. This one for all these measures using this connection code. Okay. Define another aggregate or I am done. So I am done. I want only one aggregate as of now. Just click on next. Click on finish. And the immediate step will be close this RPD and redeploy this RPD using your enterprise manager. Okay, so how to open your enterprise manager, and meanwhile just check whether the script is been created or not. So how to check it? Under my computer E drive training folder. So I asked my aggregate persistence visa to keep my script here. So this is like create aggregate tables. So just open this using your notepad. You can see this AG fact sales new for suppliers. So this automatically creates a aggregated table like this. There is no SQL. This is just a logical query, and when I run some, there is some command called BA init and NQCMD. Okay, so I'll tell you how to use them. So using those scripts itself, you can create this table. Okay, now first deploy this RPD. Using WebLogic welcome, just log in. So the main thing is you are selecting aggregate persistence from tools. You are clicking on execute. You are selecting what are all the measures you want in the new aggregate table from existing aggregate and what level you want. For product you selected type, for customer you selected sales rep, and for time you selected month. Right, at that level of detail you want your new aggregate table. So still your manager server is down. Okay, let it take, it will take another couple of minutes to start, I guess. Okay, just let it take some more time. Yeah, it's running now. Okay. Okay, everything is up. Go to deployment tab. Click on log and edit configuration. Successful. So browse your new RPD. Okay, so your RPD is OBIEE underscore ABC underscore morning RPD. So click on open. Provide the repository password. Okay, click on apply changes. So the new RPD will be picked up. Click on activate changes. So your new RPD will be picked up. Okay, so we'll just wait. So now what we did, we just ran the script and script is readily available. There should be a mechanism where we have to run the script so that Even your RPD will get affected with your new set of tables and new set of logical table sources that you have created, both in physical layer as well as your BMM layer. Meanwhile, just open, there is open your config folder. I want to take domain source. So from how to take that, instances one config presentation services component, instance config is there, right? Just open this, open with notepad, and you have your DSN here. So just observe this carefully. So you need this DSN, okay? So just copy this and paste it onto a notepad, okay? And make one more command ready, nqcmd command. Okay, so nqcmd minus d ds minus d dsn name u weblogic and your file name. Okay, so we'll just be ready with that command. Minus d your domain source name, minus u your username weblogic, and minus s your file path. So where is your file? Under e training create aggregate tables, control c slash your table, your script name is create aggregate tables. Okay, so just this is still taking time. Okay. I will explain you. Yeah, I'll explain you, Gaurav. No need to worry. Okay, this still this command will use it. Okay, we'll use it later. Okay, I'm just keep making that ready. Okay, I'm just keeping that ready. Okay, yeah, activate changes completed successfully. So we have to restart all the changes. Click on availability. Click on restart all. Just command prompt. You can check your. So check the status from command prompt. That will be better actually. CD image. Okay, all are alive. Okay, restart completed. So the next our job is, so now what are the steps we did? Open an RPD in offline mode, run aggregate persistence, take the script. So till this we did. Okay, that's it. And we deployed the same RPD which is being open in offline mode. We deployed that RPD and restarted all the components. That's fine. Next step is your command prompt is still open. Go to this path. Instances one BI foundation. So how to navigate there? Instances one BI Foundation, core application, sorry, Oracle BI application, and what is the path? Setup. Okay, so just maximize this window. So you are in that folder already. Now what you do, there is a one command called as bi-init. Okay, just type this. This will open a new command prompt window. So here now you have to run this nqcmd utility. So type nqcmd, okay, and copy paste this. So your DSN name you took it from instance config file, and your WebLogic user and your folder where and your file name where you have this aggregate table script. Okay, so because it has to know, right, which RPD it has to go in place. So for that reason we are doing all this. So just copy this. So enter your WebLogic user password as welcome one. Okay, so this is the script present in the table. Create aggregates, AG fact sales new, and using this connection pool. Okay, so it will take some time. Okay, so this gives a statement like statement execute succeeded. How many queries are processed? One query is processed. That means we are good now. Our aggregate persistence wizard script is being run successfully. This has created the aggregate tables. So we will go and check how it is present in our RPD. Okay, now main job is open your administration tool in online mode. So you see open online core application, this DSN name OH18370415330. This one 18370415330. This is the online RPD's DSN. Okay. So give you a password. Okay, now just check whether the new tables that we have created is present or not. This we created. AG fact underscore sales underscore new. This is present. Corresponding dimensions also should be created. For month, there is something called SA underscore month, SA underscore sales, SA underscore type. Okay. Okay, so you can see this and just update the row count. Let us see how many records are present. So 7,716 records are present here, and correspondingly just observe your fact sales sources also. Your ORCL supplier to AG underscore fact sales new logical table source automatically came in, and for DIM time your month automatically came in. For customer your sales rep level type automatically came in, and for your product this automatically came in. Now at type level, you can see that automatically this got mapped to this aggregate table. Okay, because what I did at type level, this is the column type and type code are the columns, and at sales rep level, sales rep is the column, and I am creating this at sales rep level. Obviously, this sales rep will have two logical table sources. One is a main table, one is a another table. This will not have any other columns also. This aggregate table, you can even see that. Just click on this, go to column mapping. Okay, so sales rep, district and region. Why you have region and district also? Because these three columns are present on higher level than sales rep. So it can provide information for that level as well as the higher level. Okay. So it created automatically, and all the logical table sources are properly created. Now the job is just to check whether these are present. So even though these are created, this should be present in database also, right? So let us check in database using our SQL developer. Meanwhile, let me open my application also. Okay. Now keep in mind that there are two tables at this level. Okay. One is, so with type itself, product type aggregate is there. Just observe the content. For product, it is a type level. Okay. Similarly, for product, this is also a type level. Good. Okay. Now, this is at customer level. This is, there is no join. For product, this is also a type level. This is also a type level. So using number of elements also this works. One more thing is, when you have data present in two tables at same level of aggregation, okay, what happens? The table with less number of records will be accessed. Oracle BI server will always look for the most efficient path. So table with least number of records will be accessed always. Okay. This AG fact sales has 7,000 records, whereas your order aggregate one has 10,000 records. Obviously, if it is something at type level, it goes through with AG fact sales. Okay. So let us observe that query. Meanwhile, open my SQL developer, log in with supplier 2. Yeah, just observe my tables here. Select. So what is the table that I created? Select star from AG underscore fact sales new. Just run this. So this will have data present at that level, right? For my dollars, net weight shift, units ordered, and unit shift. Okay. So all the 7,000 records are present here. So without anything present in data warehouse, nothing will work out. So obviously anything, any aggregate table or anything, again should go to your data warehouse. Okay. Now, okay. Now just go to your subject area supplier sales. Okay. And make a thing on product type and fact sales dollars. At type level you have two tables, but just check the results. Check the query administration manage sessions. Okay, it is still going through your D1 order aggregate one. It is not picking up the changes. So for this, what you can do, you can close all cursors, go back, reload files and metadata. Okay, what you can do, you can issue SQL. New analysis, supplier sales. Okay, let us restart the services. Okay, so what I'll do, let me sign out of this and restart all the OPM components. Okay, you have to manually restart each non-master BA server instance. Okay, so we'll restart everything. Let me check the status. Everything is alive. Okay. Now just go to login back to your application. Mm, this is picking from cache. Just let me look at product type. How it is mapped. It's mapped here. And fact sales dollars. It's mapped to everything. Okay. And how many columns does this table have? Both are at type level, right? So product type aggregate, update row count, 21 rows. My SA type, this also has 21. Okay. And my this fact sales new has 7716. This aggregate has 10,000 rows. Okay. So obviously this has to go through the second table itself. I don't know why it's not picking up my changes. Let me restart everything once. No, no, there's no issue. It's not picking up the changes properly. Okay, I'm just restarting all the components. There is no change from RPDA. Okay, So RPD is that's it. So what we have to do, open in offline and run aggregate persistence, take the script and run using MQCMD, run the script, automatically tables will be created in physical layer as well as BMM layer, okay, and as well as in data warehouse. And you have to just check your query once, whether it is going properly going through a new aggregate table or not, okay. Yes, yes, NQCMD will create a DB level also. Yes, correct.
Sir Pratap, one question I didn't get the real motive behind creating this aggregated table, like when we already have one aggregate table.
If you don't have that aggregate table,
Yeah, and
no,
this way to
the real motive is like, see, this is one more additional functionality. Okay, if you already have an aggregate table, don't use, see, never in my real time, we don't even go with aggregate persistence wizard. I am telling you, this is one more functionality.
oh, okay, okay. This
Okay,
is a way to create it.
way to create, correct. Way to create your aggregate tables automatically.
Yes,
Okay,
noted.
using your RPD
How
itself.
many rays are there? How
Uh,
many rays are there?
yeah, yeah. Through aggregate persistence, you can create. Otherwise, through manually only, you have to create a DB level, and you have to populate it through your Informatica workflows. Generally, aggregate tables we will design manually. We will populate them using Informatica, then use it. We won't do like this, okay? But here we are just. I'm just showing you how aggregate persistence wizard can be used, okay, to create aggregates. It
I
should
think this
have.
is a better, like from Informatica, we might not be knowing at that point we would be needing all these things. So when we
Correct,
start
but
importing,
correct. How will you populate latest data into these tables?
yeah,
Correct.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Again, you have to populate it through somehow through your table will get created. Again, you have to somehow populate it on daily basis. Okay, and all your aggregates,
That's
you know,
true.
right? Truncate load. I don't know why it's 1 second.
We created in offline mode only, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sales representative, fact sales, dollars.
Last time we had this error while making parent-child hierarchy. We were doing it in online
Yeah,
mode and
we
it was
just
not working.
restarted. Yeah, it worked. Okay, okay, so it's picking now. CSA sales table and fact sales aggregate table like this. Okay, so this is how your query file. What is this? Sending query to database named ORCL. So this is how your query will be filed. Okay, and this is how you check your query. So instead of your customer D1 customer to and D1 orders to, it goes through directly SA sales and AG fact sales new like this. Okay.
Yeah.
So at sales representative level, I have it with customer, right? So it's going like this. You can check various combinations like month and dollars. Okay, at month level also it is going to fact even order aggregator. It should not go through this. It should go through AG fact sales itself. Okay. I think some restart issue is there. But if you go through the customer, it is directly going through your AG fact sales itself. Okay. So no issues. So just you can also try from your end once. Okay. So just create this one. Create a script using your offline RPD. Okay. And what you can do then you can Yeah, then you can use this NQCMD file, and you can create the tables in at DB level as well as in RPD, and just check your queries. Okay, so how it is routing your query, whether through aggregate one or through new table fact sales, or how it is. Okay, so you can just by that you can confirm that your tables, even your aggregate persistence table also will work properly, right?
Yeah, we'll try it and let you know.
Yeah, try this. Okay, and no issues. This is of not much importance, but this is additional functionality. In interviews, they might ask you. So, do you know about aggregate positions? That is what they will expect. At least you should be knowing.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow 8:30. I have to leave now. I have some other work. Okay. So tomorrow we'll catch up with partitions and all other stuff. Okay.
Okay, brother.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I have
Keep.
one question. Did,
Yeah, yeah.
did we record yesterday's session?
No, yesterday's I didn't record.
Okay.
Okay, because it was only